So a productive out number 2. Runners on second and third now as Sweeney moves up to third and Montgomery up to second. Ball was hit just slow enough that there was no play at second for a possible double play. And Slutza at the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. She turns on one and sends it back up the middle. Montgomery, she's rounding third. The throw off target, not in time. Slutza with a 2 RBI double to cut the deficit to 1. Another 3 spot, the 3rd time this game. In the bottom of the 6th, Emma Slutza sends one up the middle, scoring Sweeney and Montgomery. And she's in scoring position with Madison Ford, who she, in Friday's game, had a 3 RBI bases clearing double of her own to help the Camels put 5 up in the first on Friday night. First pitch swing from Ford, and she sends it up the middle. Slutza, she's coming home. The throw to the plate in time and gunned down by Bates, the center fielder, and a tag applied by Langston. Keeps the Cougars in front. A bang-bang play at home. 10-9 your score, the 7th inning. Coming up next. Another 3 spot for the Camels, their 3rd of the game. Scored in the 2nd, 4th, and 6th inning to get to their 9 runs. College of Charleston jumped out early 6-0 through 2 innings, added a run in the 4th and then 3 of their own in the 5th to get to their 10. Audrey Bates, the center fielder, stopped the surge that the Camels had by throwing out Emma Slutza, who was rounding third after Madison Ford singled and was thrown out at home. First pitch turned on right to Armijo at short, and another important out as we look like we're heading to back-to-back thrillers, the top 2 teams in the CAA South, and it's about as even as it can get through these last 2 ball games. 12 hits for the Cougars, 10 runs, 11 hits for the Camels, 9 runs. And now the fans are starting to get into it. The 9 spot, Audrey Bates, the hero in the top half of the inning. She singled twice as well today and grounded out. The 0-1. Swung on and missed again. And Hubley bringing her best stuff ahead in the count, 0-2. Tension is rising here in the creek. Hubley looking to shut down the 9 spot Audrey Bates. Bates, .212 average, .328 on base percentage. Looking to help the Cougars add what will probably be a much needed insurance run. The 1-2 home. On the corner, strike 3! Caitlin Hubley freezes Bates. The football team is loving it. And a big out, number 2. Top of the order, Bronwyn Conroy, 3 for 4 on getting on base today. 2 singles, 2 runs scored through the first 2 innings, grounded out to Armijo at short, and then walked all the way around the base in the 5th, scoring her 3rd run. She's ahead 1-0. Hubley struck her out twice on Friday. Back and forth this matchup has been all weekend. Just able to get a piece of it. Now the count's at 1-1. The 1-1 from Hubley. Finds the outside part of the plate, and now Hubley looking to go 3 up, 3 down and give the girls in orange and black a chance. Bases loaded, no outs. The bottom of the 7th yesterday. Can the Camels get over the hump? The 1-2 from Hubley. Outside, Ford tried to frame it. 10-2 run rule game on Friday night for the Camels. A 4-3 win for the Cougars to split the series so far. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Hubley against Conroy. Liner to Armijo at short, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Retiring the dangerous leadoff hitter for the Cougars. In the bottom of the 7th, hero ball now for the Camels here at Bowie's Creek. 5-1 Camels, added a run here in the bottom of the 6th. On 2 productive outs that scored Andy Schultz, who led off the inning with a hit by pitch. Sacrifice fly by Nick Sanders, deep into left center. Moved up Chapman and Schultz, and then a ground out by Elijah Clayton scored a run. The 0-2 home to Simpson. Way outside, and here comes Chapman from third. And that'll score another run. Pitch got away from Hertzler, the pitcher. Nothing that Santagello, the catcher, could have done. That one only went 58 feet towards the plate. Santagello saved Hertzler a few times this inning. Couldn't do it again. Now the pressure's off Simpson with 2 away. Camels add another run, 6-1. Still with only 1 hit. That came on the 3-run long ball by Jonah Oster in the bottom of the 3rd. Six, 7, and 8 due up for the Tribe. Here's the pitch home off the plate. Full count now to the 2 spot, Joe Simpson. Payoff pitch to Simpson. Low, and Simpson, who was down 0-2, works a walk in his favor.
First baseman number 25, Joey Morton.
Tough day for this Tribe pitching staff in terms of command. Giving up 8 walks, multiple hit by pitches as well. And though only giving up 1 hit, have given up 6 runs. Not every day that you see that. From the stretch as Hertzler, Simpson was going. And off the return to first after Morton throws it foul behind him. Inching forward is Simpson at first. Doesn't go this time. Morton watches for ball 1. 1-1 now. From the stretch. Fouling it off is Morton. The 1-2 home. Fought off. Morton looked indecisive there, decided to swing, and softly fouled down the third baseline was his swing. One, 2 now, 2 away. To the 3 spot in the lineup, Joey Morton. Simpson on first. Blocked by Santagello off the shoelaces of Morton. Six 6-1 Camels, bottom of the 6th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Hertzler in the stretch, fouled out of play. Morton stays alive. Now here comes Brown up the right side of the court. Guarded by Tucker. Bounce pass to Magalico, top of the arc. Over the Carter left wing. Von Essen pump fakes, gets Navarro off the back foot. Pulls the trigger from the top of the arc and sinks it. Nifty moves there from Von Essen. 11-5 with 5 to go in the first quarter. Navarre setting up a play about 10 feet behind the perimeter. Shuffles to the top of the key, left wing, back and forth. Back to the top of the key, now left wing is Felton. Back to the top of the key to Navarre, pump fakes down low. Right wing to Tucker, now top of the arc. Short off the front of the rim is Navarre's shot from the, in transition is Brown to Von Essen at the right wing. Cross court pass, left wing, now is Sterling. Pump fakes, drives down the left baseline. Dirk Nowitzki fade away. Too strong on the left side of the rim. Rebound Alexander for the Camels. Here comes Navarre up the left side of the court. Hands it off to Boone. Back to Navarre left wing. She drives in on the free throw line. Hands it off. Left elbow jumper. Too short off the rim by Boone. The foul's going to be called on Alexander as she fell in transition on the back legs of Von Essen, who grabbed that rebound. Ashley Battle's going to check in for Navarre. Navarre's going to leave with 3 rebounds and an assist so far in this game. 11-5, 4:06 to play in the first quarter. Carter's going to jog up the center court. Picked up by Tucker. Bounce pass top of the arc to Unway. Freshly into the game. Now top of the key. Von Essen pulls the trigger. Blocked by Felton. Rebound off the air ball. Alexander throwing some elbows. Make sure she knows she's got possession. Now here comes Battle. Free throw line jumper by Tucker. Ka-chow. Olivia Tucker off to a hot start. That's her 8th point. 3 for 3 from the field. 2 of those 3-pointers. Now top of the arc is Brown. Von Essen shuffling around to her right. Right wing hands it off to Gooden. Left elbow, she settles down, picks up her dribble. Now right elbow is Unway. Looks to hand it off. Von Essen, right wing. She'll pull the trigger. Too strong off the back iron. Rebound Tucker, never mind. She loses possession. Now Gooden picks up her dribble. Back to Brown on the left wing. Tucker just could not handle that rebound. 12 to shoot. Driving on Tucker. Tucker takes a spill. And Brown's going to throw it up off the right block and go in. Here comes Battle. Shuffling to her right. Hands it off to Tucker. Behind back pass to Felton. Right corner now. Moving to the right wing is Battle. Chest pass to Tucker. Back to Battle, top of the key. Takes Von Essen off the dribble. Gets stripped on the way up. Is going to step out of bounds and turn it over. 13-7, 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Camels over the Pride. Hofstra 2 of their last 11 from the field. Sterling's going to come back in. Brown's going to take his seat. Tucker, Battle, Alexander, Felton, and Boone for the Camels. Von Essen, Sterling, Onway, Gooden, and Carter. Left elbow is Von Essen. Bounce pass through the paint. Unable to connect with Unway. And Hofstra's going to turn the ball over. Now full court trap by the Pride. Cross court pass from Felton over to the right wing of Tucker. She's going to take a mid-range jumper off the right wing and won't get it. Von Essen in transition. Bounce pass to Carter. Didn't like what she saw. So she'll pass out to Sterling. Now top of the key, Von Essen, right wing to Gooden. Picked up on the switch by Felton. Backdoor pass by Sterling. Takes the contact but puts it up and through. No call. 13-9 now. Campbell still in front. Just crossing center court is Battle. She's picked up by Carter, right. Top of the key now, Alexander, right wing Battle. Off the screen is Tucker, top of the arc, Alexander. Hands it off to Battle. Drives, right elbow, now Tucker. Alexander doesn't like what she sees. Now here comes Boone at the free throw line, 5 to shoot. She'll get fouled. Makes the shot, but it won't count. The foul occurred before the shot. So Boone's gonna go to the line to shoot 2.